Say man, hey man, it's your boy Doing Out Harlem. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and today we have a sharpshooter. In my opinion, this build is the 3-point shot hunter, not a two-way 3-point shot hunter. We have a straight 3-point shot hunter, so you already know what type of time this build on. So choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to shooting guard position. We're going 6'8" big body bends on this build, man. I'm talking about 193 on the weight, 6'8" on the wingspan, so we can get that 92 3-point shot. But let's get into it. So we're going to go ahead and start the finishing. Now, this build is not a slasher, okay? So you have to keep that in mind. So we're going to treat the build as that. So with the close shot, it's going to go up to a 67 on its own. Nothing special about that, but you do have some on the build. As far as the driving layup, it is going to go to a 71, because the thing about this build, you can get your own shot, so you don't have to depend on nobody to get you a shot. You can go out there and cook up if you want to. As far as the driving layup, we're going to take that up to 80. Keep in mind, we don't want to change the name of the build, so we're going to leave certain stats down a little bit lower than what you want, but you can get them up eventually. But the thing is, you only get a +5 with the driving dunk, so the max you can get is 85, just let you know. Standing dunk, we're just going to bump that to a 45, and the post controls are going to go to a 51. Keep in mind, this is not a slasher, right? We're not worried about that, but we are worried about the mid-range shooting and the 3-point shooting. So with the 3-point shot, we're going to max that out at a 92. Gold shifted shooter, gold set shot specialist, gold dead eye, and we get silver limitless range on this build. And we got an 82 mid, just in case you want to pull up and hop out in the mid-range. So this build can shoot lights out. You see, the build has what you need in order to be a sharpshooter. Excuse me. So you have everything. Okay, so if you can't shoot with this build, then you probably need to play a different game. But that's what we have now. If you have cap breakers, you probably want to adjust some things that I have on this build, like the 3-point shot. If you have cap breakers, take it down as far as you can get it, and see if your 5 cap breakers will get you back up to a 92. This stuff is a little tricky sometimes, so you have to just stay in the builder for a long time. So that's why I wasn't creating builds that needed cap breakers at first. You know, it's like time consuming to just be in the builder, going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, trying to figure out what numbers you need, because things always change once you do certain things on the build. So I like creating builds like this where you don't need cap breakers. All right, now we move right along to the playmaking. So the passing is a 76. So guess what? If you need to run point guard for your team, you can run point guard for your team. Normally I lead the passing down on the sharpshooter, but this time we do have the passing up, and as you can see, we do have a 76. Now with the ball handle, we're going to take that to an 86. That's enough to get us some good dribble moves. We got ankle assist, we got unpluckable, and we have handle for days, and we will get strong handle as well. Now speed with ball, you can do this 2 ways. You can go 75, which is fine. You get light and lunch, or you can go 80. 80 will give us a little bit more pop when we dribble, so that's why I went with the 80. But feel free to change that if you want to. Now moving right along to the defense. So with the defense on this build, we don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? We just want to have some defense on the build. So excuse me, we're going to take the interior defense to a 60. We're not worried about post lockdown. You will get paint patrol because your block is high enough. Okay, so with the perimeter defense, we're going to take it to an 84. And I want you to add 1 cap breaker. Everybody should have 1 cap breaker. Put the 1 cap breaker on the perimeter defense to get to an 85. I didn't want to change the build name, so I left it at an 84. As far as the steal, we're going to take that to a 79. Keep in mind, you can't get an 85 steal on this build because your wingspan is down, so you can get the higher 3-point shot. With the block, we left the block at a 77, so we won't change the name of the build. So you add 1 cap breaker to the block, and that will get you to a 78. Okay, so you need 2 cap breakers, right? For the rebounding, we're going to take the offensive rebounding to a 70. That's enough to get rebound chaser and box, and the defensive rebounding is a 65. Okay, now with the physicals, we're going to take the speed to an 85, agility to an 83. Strength, we do have the strength at a 73. Y'all know I don't like low strength, but you know, sometimes we go down to a 73 against my better judgment. But anyway, for the vertical, we're going to go to a 74, and that's what we have. So let's get into the shades of. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, we got Eddie Jones, Ray Allen, and we got old Dan. Dan always pop up. We got the 3-point shot hunter with no big weaknesses to report. And when I create the builds just straight up, you know, you won't see builds that have too many weaknesses when I create them like that, because you can, you know, have everything you want on the build without the cap breakers, and that's the most important thing to me. But the cap breakers do make your build a lot better. So with this build, only thing you need to do, put one cap breaker on the block and get to a 78. One cap breaker on the perimeter to get to an 85. Everything else is just icing on the cake. So if somebody was to create this build, you know, you good with 2 cap breakers. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I got 7 cap breakers, and you know, I can pretty much do what I want to do with that. But that's the build. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here. Chat.